Hey, I'm here to finish up the last video on these dental implant series. I know it's been a couple weeks. I hope it hasn't been too long and grueling, but just imagine if it was that hard for you to go through. Imagine what I went through from 2011 to the end of 2018 getting the real deal done. It's very frustrating. So let's see, I left you off with getting a new bridge put in at Dr. Bryant's office in Tallahassee. And not too long after that, I ended up moving to Jacksonville, Florida. And in Jacksonville, I started dealing with a new dentistry called Aspen Dental. And they were great people. Dr. Patel was my doctor. Great person, great doctor. I love her. And when I went in for the first time, they were just kind of amazed at my whole setup here. They're amazed at the implants that I had put in, and amazed at my story, of course. And so we got to work right away after everything was inspected and said and done. We took impressions to get the new permanent bridge put in. I was ready to move on from temporary to permanent. And so we got the impressions done there, and then we sent them off to a lab. And after we sent the impressions off to the lab, take a couple weeks, and the bridge would come back, and it was wrong every time. It seemed like let's see, we went through about 3 bridges before I was satisfied, but it was very frustrating. Every time I went in and had a doctor's appointment, I have to leave early for work, less money, which I'm not made of nowadays, and it was just annoying. I would go in, have to put my mouth around this gummy crap and get these impressions made, and we'd send them off to the lab. And a couple weeks later, they'd send us a bridge back that did not fit. It either didn't fit or it didn't look right, and most of the time it was both. And I couldn't be walking around like Mr. Ed. Can't do that. It's the money maker. Okay, so we did this. First time, bridge didn't fit. It was sucked because I was all excited when they called, said, "All right, we got your bridge in. Come get your fit." And I'm thinking, "All right, sweet, finally, this whole thing can be over with, done." So I go in there and we put it in, and it does not fit, and it does not look right. So once again, back to the drawing board. Had to take more impressions again. Send them back to the lab and hope for a good bridge this time. So, we did this again. Took the impressions, sent the impressions back to the lab. A couple weeks later, dental office calls me and says, "All right, your bridge is ready." So, all right, cool, get this done with. And I go in there and we try the fit, and it does not fit. It does not look right, and it just wasn't good. Not good at all. Even the doctor wasn't happy. She wasn't just trying to earn a buck. She wanted me to look good too. So, back to the drawing board. More impressions taking, of course. And I hated doing this. And this, it took a while to do. Took the impressions, and what do you know? We got to send it back to the lab again. And so this happened. Third time's a charm, right? So a few weeks later, get another call from the dental office. They said, "All right, your bridge is ready. Please come in. We're gonna fit it." And at this point, I'm sick of it. It's so frustrating to have this done and think, okay, this is gonna be it, and it's not. It's so frustrating. Okay, so at this point, I'm over it. I'm like, you know what? Okay, whatever. I'll be in there. So finally I go in, and even the doctor isn't happy about this bridge. He says, I'm not too satisfied with it, but we're going to give it a shot and just see how it fits, see how it looks. And I said, yeah, I don't want to waste my time. So we put this thing in, okay? Bam. It fits, all right? And I don't think it looks half bad. I mean, what do you think? Anyways, so that, it fit. I mean, that ends the whole dental implant saga, okay? So, now I'll go back for a cleaning here and there, but what's a cleaning, right? Nothing, no pain. And so that was it. So from 2011 and the end of 2018, which was a great way to start off the new year, right? New grill, looking fresh. So that ends the dental implants, okay? And funny, I was just talking to my mom before I started doing this, and she was telling me how stories. I had a lot of stories from when I was in the hospital, and she told me how because a TBI survivor, when you're coming back from a severe TBI like I have, it's like you're being reborn. So of course I got a shower, and I remember at this point I can't even walk. So they're worried about me falling in the shower. And what do you know? So I can't shower alone. I'm damn sure not going to let a nurse help me. And so my brother, Charlie, love him, he comes into the hospital, puts a bathing suit on and helps me shower. So, and that's another thing is a lot of people, TBI survivors, maybe they don't come back as well because they haven't had such a good support system like I had. That's probably why I've come back so well. If I did not have my mom there, my sister there, my brother, everybody being there for me and helping me every step of the way, I guarantee you I would not have been able to come back as well as I have. I promise you. And I love it. I thank you guys. I really appreciate it. And hopefully this never happens again. So if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below.